it reminds us how important Devata Giving Circle's work is. This is our 6th year in celebrating International Women's Day. Some important facts about Devata Giving Circle. To date, we've mobilized over $100,000 to organizations here in the Bay Area, in Long Beach, and in New York. From the 15 women that have been part of Devata Giving Circle over the past 7 years, 4 babies have been born, 3 advanced degrees have been completed or in progress, and we've made a lot of friendships. So we're here today to celebrate International Women's Day by acknowledging and showing gratitude to 4 special women. Our theme this year is looking back, looking forward. Looking back at the Khmer Rouge genocide, we acknowledge the courage and leadership of 3 women, Sophany Bay, Chea and Sarem Neou, as brave survivors of the Khmer Rouge genocide and key subjects of the movie Daze of Justice. Looking forward, we acknowledge Marlai Ouch, director of the Cambodian School of San Francisco, for her work in educating young Khmer students and adults. Today, let's celebrate these women, the life these women have led, the courage they've shown, and the work that they do remind us of the present that we have and the future we want to imagine. I want to say again, on behalf of Devata Giving Circle, welcome. It is wonderful to see so many of you here today.
So on our program, I would like to welcome one of my colleagues, Thea, to help welcome our first 3 award recipients. Thank you guys all for coming. It's really nice to see everybody's faces, and especially from people who had to take a flight to get here or here in several hours. Thank you so much for coming and being a part of this. I get really nervous, and I can't remember things very well, so I have this, so just bear with me. But I'm really so honored to introduce these 3 brave women, Sophany, Sarem, and Marie. Looking back, we've been really lucky to have been part of the beginning stages of this journey with a grant that we provided to fund their travel to Cambodia for the tribunal through Professor's New organization, which she's also the founder and director of, that's known as the Applied Social Research Institute of Cambodia. And now we're, really so blessed to have the opportunity to come full circle and watch and be part of the completion of this project and this film that's developed into Daze of Justice. So, and be able to recognize the women that are in the film. So thank you so much. And this is really an opportunity for our community to speak. Sophany was separated from her husband, and they lost 3 of their children. Sarem lost her husband and their 2 younger daughters, and Marie lost her parents and 7 of her 8 siblings. And this is really only a slice of what each woman had endured and ultimately survived. And when I look back at these really brave women, I'm reminded of my parents and the experiences they had and what they had to endure and how they had to move forward from this. Sophany, Sarem, and Marie, they're here in front of us, really strong, being able to share their stories and their voices, and so that now and moving forward, we have a historical legacy of our community that's told by our community and shaped by our community, and being able to pass that on to the next generation. So thank you so much for being able to speak for those who cannot. So please come up to accept the small token of our appreciation for the work that you've done. This is our Giving Circle Courage and Leadership Award. Please come up, Om and Sarem. Sophany. Marie. Marie. Hi, Sarem.
Trong Sophany Bay, anh trong những cái thực chất là làm một tình hình hài bằng kênh vui nuôi young generation là những thực chấtជួយ support យើងខ្ញុំដែលជាស្ត្រីចាស់វ័យចាស់ from old generation. So I'm very proud of you young generation that you still support us, the old women from old generation, and you still keep culture alive and preserve our Cambodian culture. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate the way that you do to us. The whole Cambodian people will see it, that you promote us to be in whatever they say the Day of Justice. That's good sign for your support. I know you support me to go to Cambodia because your organization they allowed me to, but you gave me a chance to get there. Thank you so much. And thank you to Dr. Latnan. She's the one who helped us to find justice. She tried so hard. The way that we cannot say the word to say thank you to her that she defined it. And thank you, Bon. Ông nhiên chuyên mong ngày đi. Dương ông nhiên rất suffering, rất là chịu chặt của những vật kém mà ở vòng ôi những chưa ta cũng ông nhiên. Rồi cho nên, việc ông nhiên nâng từ ai cũng hai là đi vô hàng. Dương nhiên can chịu chặt rồi cho nên cũng ông hiệp cực nâng. Ba lo mà bên kia của ông dương vật kém phải ở vòng ôi luôn được tôi lo mà tiếp. Dạ, xong ông vâng nha.
We give a round of applause to 3 brave women. So once again, I just wanted to emphasize that it's so important for our generation to move forward is to understand where we came from and to continue to do the work that we do in our community. That's why, we thank you, Dr. Letna and Mike, to, push our community forward and just wanted to acknowledge the women in my circle and the work that we do. It's all volunteer based and it's so much work, when you have a family and you have to work, but we have to sacrifice like our parents sacrificed for us so that we continue to bring awareness and to push our community forward in the US and just globally throughout the world, because now we have Cambodians all throughout, the world. We not only in the U.S. but everywhere, and we need to continue to push our generation forward. With that said, I would like to invite Devata so she could introduce Marlai.
Good morning. Thank you so much for coming out today despite the weather. I think this is a wonderful turnout. We have, both sides of the bay here, Oakland, East Bay, San Francisco. The next person, we want to honor is she's a truly incredible woman. One I look up to and one that inspires the next generation in so many ways. Her family, like many of ours, escaped a war-torn Cambodia, arriving to the U.S. with little or nothing at all. Prior to arriving, her family spent a short amount of time in the refugee camps where she had her first Khmer lessons, learning to read and write from her father. There, she often thought of the other children who didn't have access to education, nor made it this far. She knew then education and language would be her utmost priority. The educational attainment of Cambodians are among the lowest in Asian American ethnic group, with only 62% of Cambodians holding a high school diploma and 14% have graduated from college. Looking forward, it was then she decided to open the Cambodian School of San Francisco in the fall of 2011, free of charge and open to the public. The school is not run on neither grants nor donations, but through her own time and giving. That includes books, supplies, lesson preparation in class, and online. Bong strongly believes that having a strong foundation in one's own language will further improve the students' cultural identity, provide a connection to their heritage, and help them succeed, and pursue higher education, and that education should be free and accessible to all. Along with starting the school, Bong initiated a meditation class where the monk teaches Dharma meditation to her elders. Additionally, she coordinates a bi-yearly pilgrimage to the Holy Land, or the birthplace of Buddha. Her contributions earned her a Jefferson Awards Public Service Recognition through KPIX CBS 5, and the story aired last week. It was a beautiful story, if you guys caught the air. Today, as we look forward, we acknowledge and thank Bong for her courage in taking action and providing opportunities through education. With 2 masters and on her way to earn a doctorate degree, Bong's leadership is apparent, showing that us Khmer women can accomplish anything. I'm happy to honor Marlai Ouch, director and teacher of the Cambodian School of San Francisco, with the Courage and Leadership Award. I'm standing up here because the office is able to
I think today is honor of International Women's Day. I think that is a great thing, especially for women. Women, we work so hard. We are thinking about ourselves, but others, and we don't care whether we can recognize it or not. So this is truly an amazing day, or the most important day, as somebody said. So anyway, here I am looking at me, who are talking here the same. I don't know what to say, but tôi chưa bài trong thì họ trước và trên cái sản phẩm ở trên xe cái hai vợ ấp trên mười này và trong trên những bị tình cho nên bên này đang bên high school mà và thằng cô không nói thằng nữa cho nên hay tập về nhung tay họ lại nhung tay về được và để trong cái đường lạnh tập về linh non trong nào được xe hay tập về nhung tay là master đấy và mở cầu mở tiền ảo hay chịu xe hết mà mọi ngày nó nghe còn sao mình còn chưa tập về hàng một buồn tại mình còn còn chút mình bàn tay phải đấy cũng cho mong đi còn mà mình hàng để học so ខ្ញុំចង់ថាប្រព័ន្ធនេះគឺមិនមែនចំពោះខ្ញុំទេថាចំពោះអ្នកស្រីទាំងអស់គ្នាស្ត្រីខ្មែរទាំងអស់គ្នាណាជាពិសេសបងមីងមកបងទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងណាហើយជាពិសេសទាំងអស់នេះខ្ញុំសូមឲ្យថាចំណងដល់ខ្ញុំគាត់បើគ្មានគាត់ទេខ្ញុំមិនឯងទេណា
So I've been working in public education for the last 10 years. Is one of the main reasons why I got into education is because of like what Marlai said. You know, my mom and my dad really pushed education in our house because we truly believe that with education you can get yourself out of poverty and you know your future is unlimited to the possibilities that may be. It's up to you and how much you're willing to work hard and put in. So it's really inspiring to see that Marlai is putting in the work and educating our youth so that we can keep our culture alive and our language, because language is so important. With that said, that's what we have for you today, and I would like to bring Bong Minette to the front to help us close out for the day. And if you guys want more food, please, there's lots of food. We're also doing raffles, so please, come and check us out and get any raffle tickets. We're going to do a raffle at the end after you speak. Yeah, okay.
Say hello everyone, and thank you for coming and taking your time out traveling. I know a lot of you are traveling in the rain and being able to come here today. But today, as we reflect, it's not just a day about coming together. It is about a day where we are cherishing and looking backwards and embracing our past as we look forward and embracing the visions and the future of our children, of our parents, of our grandparents, our aunts and uncles. We are here on celebrating the International Women's Day because of our women. As I stand before you, the honorees, I am so blessed to be here with each and every one of you guys. You are the women that we look up to. You are the women that we are proud to have made us be here. I'm here because of each and every one of you. I'm here because we came. My parents came from Khmer, from the killing fields too. I was not intending to cry. Oh my God, he cried last year. But because of you, we are here. In the community. Sarem, Marie, Sophany, Marlai, for educating our youth and taking it to the next level. And envisioning that we need this. Empowered women, beautiful women that's going to build a legacy. We are going to build a legacy. They are incredible. Of giving back. Each and every dollar that we raise everywhere, they give back to the community, to leaders like you, each and every one of us in here, our Khmer sisters and brothers, men and women, husband, wives, our allies to the Cambodian community. And I'm also excited to say that I am coming on board part of the United Circle. We're very excited that we have an anonymous donor, Khmer woman, who's giving us $2,500 for each dollar to match. So everything we raise, she's going to match each dollar for $2,500. So anything that you can give or purchase or raffle tickets, whether it be $1, $20, $50, or $25,000, I'll take that. And that would help ensure to build our legacy. Because we want to take Daze of Justice not just here. We've been in New York and and Long Beach, but we wanted to take it across the nation. We wanted to take it everywhere. We want all of your faces. You, Om and Long, is in my heart. You have the passion and the courage, and you are inspiring us as the younger generation to lift ourselves. Because as a Khmer community, we need to lift ourselves. There's way too many things that have been brought upon us. The genocide and the model minority.
Can I have a request? Can we have all our women stand up and appreciate ourselves? I think
Yes, please. Appreciate ourselves. Oh, good, thank you. Thank you. You are the leaders. So, thank you for being here and taking the time and honoring yourselves and honoring the community and honoring each and every one of us. I don't mean to cry, I apologize, but I think about my parents coming here. But thank you again, everyone. And Pasay, of course, putting together all of Devata Giving Circle and Parliament. You guys are like the epitome of giving back. When I was writing this, I had this whole thing, and everybody's like, yeah, and I guess I didn't use it. But Devata Giving Circle is the next step. We need to get back to our community. We need to build a legacy as of today. Back then, yes, but we need to look forward to the future. I want us today to build that legacy. We can do this, yes? Yes! Yes, we can do it. We're going to build that legacy. Yes. Yeah.
example ម្ដាយខ្ញុំគាត់ចេះភាសាខ្មែរនេះក៏ម្ដាយរៀនបានដែរប៉ុន្តែនៅសាលាហ្នឹងគាត់ទៅរៀបចំចំណីសហគមន៍គាត់ជួយម្យ៉ាងដែរណាហើយថាយើងបានជួយគ្រប់បែបទាំងអស់ចឹងតែយើងជួយពីចា៎ Okay, everybody, we need to also get to know each other and network. I want to know everybody and go visit their home. And please feel free to continue eating yum pie. And if you want to buy some raffles or anything, all goes back to Devata Giving Circle. We're going to build a legacy. Yes! Yes! Awesome.